Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the full moon in August. I've been talking about this for a while because the planetary configuration here is quite extreme. And we have the full moon is here in Aquarius. Now remember, I do Vedic astrology, which includes the sidereal system, different than Western tropical astrology, so the sign placements are different. Now, before I get going, I want to remind everyone to sign up for my free newsletter, get all my predictions delivered to your email every week free, as well as while you're at my website, galacticcenter.org. Make sure that you check out my Patreon page. Become part of a spiritual community online. I meet live with everyone weekly. And another thing is, I have to mention my galactic planner. Oh my God, this is so exciting. It's going to be out now. And what it does is it takes your personal chart, all of your aspects, and will put it into your calendar, everything you have to look out for according to your personal chart. Go to galacticplanner.com and get your first month free, absolutely free. And I'm starting my school. If you want to learn Vedic astrology from me, become my student, go to universityofvedicastrology.com. All right, so let's get going. What is this full moon? It's going to be, as I said, in Aquarius, and it's going to be in the nakshatra called Dhanishta. Dhanishta is a very strong nakshatra, and it deals with, well, it's pretty, I want to say violent. It's ruled by Mars. It's headstrong. It's violent. It can also deal with problems in relationships. So I want you to be aware during this full moon of how you are in your relationships. Talk it out. Be calm. Don't be angry or say things you don't mean. So this is like Mars is intense right now. Remember, at the time of this full moon, Jupiter and Mars are together. Mars has just already crossed over that 23-degree mark that I've been talking about. That is a serious degree. It creates problems. I've seen major problematic events around the world happen when slow-moving planets come to this point, particularly Jupiter. And Jupiter is there now at this full moon. So it was very warlike events that happened previously. And I want everyone to be conscious, be aware, take cover, be protective. But remember what I always say, if you connect to your spirit, the divine within, you'll be fine. But it's hard to believe that when you see all the calamity and the anger and violence out there in the world. It's going to get crazy. It has been crazy for a while, but look out. All right, so yeah. So what's happening with this full moon is the moon and the sun, of course, are in opposition. The moon is approaching Saturn, which makes things a little serious. But the sun is together, and it's with a retrograde Mercury, so things are not going easy and normally. Everything's in confusion and chaos, right? And we have Venus there. But Venus is exactly opposed Saturn. So once again, this speaks to our relationships, working on them, not being reactive, and we have to try to be more loving. But the thing is, this aspect usually means separation. But the Jupiter, Mars, and the Uranus, for that matter, are squaring both Saturn and Venus and the new moon. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is if you know astrology, it's a T-square. But just so that you know, the Mars, Jupiter are squaring Saturn on one side and Venus on the other, and the sun and the moon. So this is not an easy aspect. It means a stalemate, because this T-square, all these planets are in fixed signs. almost every planet at this time, aside from Pluto and Neptune, the two outer planets, well, there's Uranus. Uranus is also in a fixed sign. So basically, all the personal planets plus Uranus are in fixed signs. What does this mean? People are stubborn. People don't want to give up. People don't want to release their beliefs. This might have something to do with somebody that's a sitting president. But they don't want to give up. They don't want to let go. They don't want to give in. And so guess what? We have a stalemate during this time. People are stuck. So it'll come around, but still things are stuck. Things are not in a place of release. But I get with Mars and Jupiter together in Taurus in the Pleiades right around the critical degree. Look out, there are some serious things happening in the world that are pointing to war. We have some critical times ahead, so I really want you to pay attention to what you're doing personally in your life. Be aware of your relationships. Be aware that you have to be responsible for doing the right thing, saying the right thing, and be loving. Don't cause more separation than what's happening. And the other aspect is, don't add to the fuel of the violence and the anger that's going on. Try to bring up in this world more peace, because that is what we need. That's what we all want. Don't listen to the media that keeps trying to get us to fight. We're good. We really do want to get along. And these events, these catastrophic events like with Trump, they should bring us together. But I know with the way the planets are, it's probably going to separate us all the more. Because I do see a huge big split happening in the United States, and that goes around the world. Whatever's happening here is going on globally. It is every place that people are having a hard time getting along. So this is the message. We have to try to come together, have peace, and try to get along, because this is a real hard time astrologically. This full moon marks the time of another huge big incident coming around. So it's now. So be aware. Take care. Okay, so with that, I think I'll close. If you would like more information on me, remember you can always go to my website, galacticcenter.org. You can sign up for a reading or newsletter, Patreon, and Galactic Planner. And don't forget, you can study with me, University of Vedic Astrology.com. Thank you.